The manhunt is over. After a 2-day search, the man accused of shooting 2 Minnesota lawmakers and their spouses is behind bars now. He's facing murder and attempted murder charges. Thank you so much for joining us here at noon. I'm Diamond Palmer. Kay Quinn has the day off. Officers arrested Vance Bolter near his home in Minnesota. NBC's Jay Gray was outside the state capitol with the very latest on his arrest.
Well, we continue to see people adding to a memorial here just outside of the Capitol. And really, they've been showing up since before the sun rose here, bringing flowers, some with candles, notes, flags. This to honor the victims. Representative Melissa Hortman, her husband Mark, who were killed in the attack, and then colleagues wounded, Senator John Hoffman and his wife Yvette. They were hunted down, according to police, by Vance Bolter, the man who was captured last night after more than 40 hours on the run. He was captured in a wooded area not that far from his home, about 50 miles from Minneapolis, where the shootings took place. The first break in the case came when police found a car that they believed he had used after the attacks abandoned along the side of the road there. And then as they were out and investigating that and pulling evidence from that vehicle, they said that they got a tip from a neighbor who said they thought they saw him running through the forest. And that's when they began to assemble a huge team of officers, federal agents. They stalked the suspect through the woods using drones at times, a chopper with infrared locators on board, and they continued to narrow in and finally made their move just after nightfall, arresting the 57-year-old. He was called out of the woods and told to crawl to officers. He did have a weapon at the time of his arrest, but we are told that there was no confrontation between law enforcement and the suspect here. Things moving very quickly on the legal side of this as well. We are told that Bolter will have his first day in court on this case later this afternoon. So a lot of relief, obviously, that he has been captured here, but still a lot of grief for so many in the Twin Cities as they work through what's happened. That's the very latest from here in St. Paul. I'm Jay Gray, NBC News.
And security has been stepped up for many lawmakers after investigators found the suspect's manifesto. That included 70 political targets, including ones right here in Illinois. 5 on Your Side's political analyst Anita Mannion says situations like this could change how people run for office. She says many feel at risk for speaking out about security.
I think that this highlights the need that lawmakers do need that protection, whether it is provided by the government or private security. Unfortunately, this is becoming more normalized because it's happening with increased frequency. But, I hope sort of same as a school shooting or other tragedies that happen, that we still feel that impact, that this isn't something that we want to normalize.
Current laws do not require Missouri or Illinois to provide security for lawmakers outside of the Capitol.